Have you ever felt confused, drained, or controlled after an interaction? Today, we're diving deep into the psychology behind how toxic people manipulate you and the mind control tactics they use. Toxic relationships can be deeply damaging, often leaving victims questioning their own sanity and self-worth. Understanding these mechanisms is the first step towards self-protection. So what defines a toxic person? Generally, they are individuals who inflict emotional distress, exploit others, and drain energy. Manipulation is their tool of trade, a deliberate attempt to influence your emotions or behavior for their own benefit. It's vital to understand these tactics not just as abstract concepts, but as real threats to your mental health. Awareness is your strongest defense against emotional exploitation. Let's explore 3 of the most common manipulation tactics used by toxic individuals. First, gaslighting. This tactic involves making you question your own memory, perception, or sanity. The manipulator denies events or twists conversations until you doubt your reality. It's a terrifying form of mind control. Next is guilt tripping. Toxic people exploit your sense of responsibility or compassion to get what they want. They make you feel constantly obligated or guilty if you don't meet their demands. The third tactic is playing the victim. By constantly framing themselves as the oppressed one, they shift blame, avoid accountability, and manipulate you into feeling sorry for them and taking care of their problems. Beyond surface tactics, these individuals often employ deeper psychological techniques to solidify their control. Emotional blackmail involves threats, explicit or implied, to punish you, usually through emotional withdrawal or self-harm if you don't comply. This creates intense fear and pressure to give in. Isolation is a dangerous tool. By separating you from friends, family, and other support systems, the toxic person becomes your sole source of validation and information, making you heavily dependent and easier to control. This technique is highly potent. Intermittent reinforcement involves alternating between abusive and kind behavior. These unpredictable rewards create trauma bonds and make you addicted to the fleeting good moments, trapping you in the cycle. So how do you break free and protect yourself from this psychological abuse? Establish firm, non-negotiable boundaries. Clearly define what behavior you will and will not accept, and enforce consequences consistently. Toxic people thrive on ambiguity. Clarity is your defense. Learn to spot the warning signs early. Look for constant criticism, shifting blame, emotional instability, and a consistent pattern of taking but never giving in the relationship. Toxic relationships thrive in isolation. Reach out to trusted friends, family, or professionals. External support provides a reality check and validation, counteracting the gaslighting effect. Recognizing manipulation is the critical first step in reclaiming your power and emotional freedom. Remember the tactics: gaslighting, guilt tripping, and victimhood. Be aware of emotional blackmail and the insidious cycle of intermittent reinforcement. Prioritize your emotional intelligence and self-worth. You deserve respect, honesty, and emotional safety. Thank you for watching, and stay strong.